Hi, this is A Wilson. That ain't even tells like a TIS. If you like my video, please give a thumbs up and consider subscribing. Topic I'm going to talk to you today about is Housewives Tea. In this episode of Housewives Tea, I'm going to be talking about Candace Dillard Bassett baby shower that she had. Also, we'll be talking about Nene Leaks hosting the Emmys. I also will be talking about the Real Housewives of Potomac cast pictures for season, I think it's season 10. I think it's season 9 or 10. And then I also will be talking about, some photos from the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City for their season 5 premiere. Like I said at the beginning, uh, Nene Leaks did a good job, an excellent job at hosting. She had been doing hosting for E Online for when she was on Housewives, because she had also did Fashion Police with uh, Joan Rivers' daughter. I can't think of her name now, but anyway, she did that, and she did real good on that, and she did good because she had said last week that she was gonna be hosting the red carpet for the Emmys, and she was saying, I'm back, and she said on Instagram. I put that in the other video, but she did a good job. And Justin was asking her question, and she was saying she told Justin that, yeah, everybody looking at the women's fashion, but the men's fashion, see, the men, said some of the men came out doing real good. And also had that Adriana Maddox woman, I think she's from Vanderpump Rules, so both of them were like co-guests while Justin was the main host. But anyway, all three of them, their chemistry was good together. They both were entertaining and funny, especially Nene. And that Adriana Maddox girl, she did a good job too, as answering the questions and giving questions. And they was talking to certain celebrities. One clip I saw, they were talking to that Nicola, I think her name is Nicola Kaufman from from uh, from Bridgerton, and she was a good guest and a good host, and she was telling them how sometimes she was scared of the A-listers when she first got on, and she got popular, and when Bridgerton first started popping off and stuff like that. And then the guy who won an Oscar, not an Oscar, the guy who won an Emmy, Nene was asking him, was it really heavy? And he said, yeah, you want to hold it? She said, yeah. And then Justin said, wait a minute, watch it, we're on cable TV, because she was trying to get the trophy, but she had her hand like on that man's leg, and then she picked up the trophy and said, ooh, it's kind of heavy. So Nene did a real good job of doing that as far as hosting the Emmys, like she's back. Some people thinking Nene is gonna come back to Roja. Some people want Nene to come back to Roja, but I know Nene had did a movie called Housewives Trips to something earlier this year in the summertime with Denise Richards. So hopefully she'll get some more hosting gigs or some more movie gigs. And I wouldn't even mind her being back on Real Housewives of Atlanta if she wants to. But Nene did a real good job. And like I said, on another note, they put out the pictures for the Real Housewives of Potomac season. I think it's season 9. I think it's season 9. Cast photos, and they were all in green, and they looked good. And a lot of people were surprised that they had Karen and Mia in the front instead of Karen and Giselle like they normally have. I think what it was, the producers wanted Giselle to kind of hone it in and make up with Candace, but when they lost Candace and stuff like that, and Candace didn't want to come back, I think the producers put Giselle in the background because Giselle didn't have a storyline for 2 or 3 years, and her main storyline was going after Candace and her marriage. So when she couldn't do that this year, and then also Robin was gone, so I think the fans had a lot to do with that too, because they wanted Giselle and Robin gone because of what they did to Candace and Wendy. But it's like now, on season 9, from where I see the trailer, Wendy and Giselle had made up, and so it's like Wendy and Giselle are trying to be friends and stuff like that now. So I'm kind of I'm kind of looking side-eyed at that because last year Giselle didn't want to have nothing to do with Wendy. But anyway, they're looking at what you call did help carry the show. Mia, her and Candace and I think and Wendy kind of carried the show, and also Karen with her stuff. And you can see from the trailer this year it's gonna be about Karen, Mia, and then Wendy and Giselle's little relationship. And then some of the new girls look like they're gonna be doing something. The Stacy lady looks like she's gonna be getting into it with somebody. And then it seems like Kiana and Ashley are still gonna have their little issues that they had at the end of season 8. But anyway, the pictures look so good, and I saw the trailer and stuff like that for Potomac. On another note, speaking of Potomac, Candace Dillard Bassett had a baby shower, and it was she invited us weekly there to see the pictures, and it was a pretty white scenery. One picture is a pretty white scenery, of the place, and then there's another picture she had where she was with she was with Sheree, not Sheree, Sharice. She was Sharice and a scholar, and she invited them to her thing, and the thing was so pretty. And she made a little speech, and she was crying, and Chris was wiping her tears. You could really tell that even though they go through trials and tribulations in their relationship at certain times, you can tell that Chris really loves Candace, and Candace really love him. You can see it on their face. So that was some nice pictures. And on the last and final note, they showed some clips of the season premiere of Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, and they showed Mary getting into it with Mary, and a lot of people don't want that relationship to break up, and I'm one of them. So we'll find out if they make up during the episode. But from what I can see, Mary is being activated with the ladies, and being activated with the ladies, and she's working with the ladies and stuff like that, and the ladies are involved in Mary's situation and stuff like that. So it's like everybody is doing their job this year, not just one or two people. And also on another note, this will be the last and final note. Monica Garcia from the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, former, she's got a podcast going on. I checked that in the previous video, but now she put on Instagram yesterday that she's gonna be doing the voiceover for the House of Villains, and I was like, ooh, the House of Villains. I said the voiceover. I said she said she wanted to be on the House of Villains, but maybe they'll start off as a voice thing. But it seems like since Bravo got Nene back, it's like all of the problematic or people that they had issues with seem like they're trying to give a second chance. It started off with Nene, now it's Monica. Hopefully, Nene and Monica could be on Artemis Girls Trips. That's what people were saying and stuff like that. So I'm glad for Nene and Monica. This is A. Wesley. That ain't even tells it like a T.I. is. I am out.